Yo. What? That's the wrong one? I was about to welcome everybody in. Alright, let's find the correct one. There we go. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. We're going to be playing more Lunder with crowd control, maybe speedrun afterwards. I'd say speedrun. We'll see how things go, and yeah, just hope everybody's having a fantastic one. Man, I'm getting to repeat myself. Why am I more nervous than I used to be doing streams? When did that start kicking? Alright, just roll up the sleeves. Let's get into it. So I'm stress testing this again. The redeems are up there, up top, as you can see. And yeah, this is now fully usable without Python, which is great news. I've changed things about, so when you remove an item, we'll always give it back. Also, you'll be happy to hear this. I don't know if you'll be happy to hear this. You cannot be killed by a fish in the same way anymore, Lozo. If you try to pilot your alright, wrong channel, dude. Go there instead. Be a mod over there. Wait, am I supposed to leave that in? Boring easy mode? It just says you can't take away the mermaid boots when you're in water. I made a check what state you're in. I also found some goofy stuff messing around with states. I can freeze this, the animation state. Damn actual easy mode, but if you're clever about when you remove the boots, you can still mess up the player, I go into the D2 cavern, and I'm stuck next to the Mimic, I'm stuck there. Take away the boots at the right time. To note, if you're halfway between a water tile, like between walking on it and not walking into it, take away the boots there, you still can't walk. So if you're on a ledge next to water, you could still get screwed. So, it's just a bit more effort to mess with somebody. Okay, but yeah, it's fully good without Dawn, and now everybody can use it. I don't know who else is going to do crowd control, to be honest, but this has been burning a hole in the back of my mind forever, that I always wanted to just make sure it was in a good state that people could use and then move on. And I just put it off for way too long. Alright, let's pretend I started at the top of the house, so I'll just backtrack a sec. I don't want to reset everything. I also have to clack some bullshit. There's the tracker, and there's the chat, and there is the points display for crowd control. And I have the counters for like life vessels and falcons and stuff, but every time I click on the emulator, it like opens a window on top of everything else for the numbers. Not a big deal, but it's kind of annoying sometimes. And wait, I can't see. Okay, it's on the same fucking screen. I'm blind. Nothing in Fairy Pond. Slade would be unhappy. I actually kind of want to get into Mega Man X stuff more lately. There's so many, there's a new fan game coming out this summer. The X Rando is kind of addictive. Dude, I'm going south. Holy, breaking the mold here. Do the Mega Man Maker freeze. But yeah, man, I should go down instead of up first. What am I doing? Falcon. There's like a bunch of cool Mega Man fan games that could be good to play on the channel. Da-da-da-da-da. I could see myself getting more into Souls Rando at some point, but I don't know. It's kind of... You know when you play a game and you're vibing with it, like... I think with the Souls games, as much as I vibe with them, I think it's more knowledge than anything else. Like, I'd have to be more comfy to want to stream them more. Start a DS2 playthrough on stream, see how long it takes. It's just funny to me, because like there's some games I could stream my first playthrough of, and I know it's going to be good for stream, and then other games where if I'm not feeling it, I just kind of don't want to continue that playthrough on stream. And it's not that I'm not enjoying the game necessarily, it's just like easy to play some on stream, and others I want to get more invested in, and like don't want to be doing the stream thing on top. Rocker? Oh, yes, go, dude. Kev wants me to do like more stuff like that, so I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna learn how to play more Souls anyway. Oh, there's one thing I want to update about the tracker. It doesn't show dagger because I considered like, why show dagger? It's not an upgrade on the visual tracker, but I should show it for random purposes and stuff. Yo, Fredo's here. Yo, nice birthday stream. Got a ton of levels done. Started up the Candy Woman pack, and you beat it, Alfredo? Because like, I started to feel sleepy at some point, and then I kind of turned off my computer. I could have just said good night, man. I'm terrible. Man, it was cool seeing you live, honestly. For sure. More Galkant. Mother of all soft locks? Can't be that bad, right? Maybe you were far from a checkpoint. I know the crowd now that makes those levels. Like Guard and Seb. Started to get to know the devs through mega speedruns. And like, I know that they wouldn't make anything too harsh in terms of like, take my placement and stuff, but softies are funny. Over an hour in the level, figure things out. Okay, maybe that's worth a watch. I have no idea what happened. I personally haven't played the Candy Woman pack, though I should. If I remember correctly, you were reading out lore as well for certain levels. It wasn't possible to win that. How? How did that... Was it like Gate? Astro Gate situation or something? Not Astro Gate, but you know the one that flipped one way? Okay, it's actually true soft lock? Holy. I thought it'd be like checkpoint softy. What would you call a medium soft lock? Semi-solid soft lock? Key blocks. Oh, that makes sense. I remember at one point I was making my level and I got tired of counting how many keys the player had to make sure key blocks were good. So I just made them odd and even blocks instead. And I realized, huh, kinda works. I just couldn't be arsed counting, bro. Yeah, I really need to have Dagger on the tracker just for austerity's sake. Because I still have Dagger, but like, don't have the sword upgrade. And there was a key I should not have at that point and couldn't get rid of it. Yeah. I guess it depends how the setup works, yeah. Still fun, absolutely. It just sounds a bit torturous at the same time. Fun chore. Maybe I could stop right there. Wait, I did get these. What am I doing? I'm not thinking enough. Dude, 9 hours? You went crazy, dude. Yeah, it is. Like, sometimes when after I stream, I just want to, like, mellow out. Cliffs has 1. Desert has 1, and this is Lower Desert. Lower Desert could actually be that chest right there. Just kidding. Honestly, the crowd control should work good today. I found out what the issue was from the last day. You couldn't do certain commands because there was typos. So you couldn't take a Wonder Essence because it was typoed. You couldn't force a flail because there was a typo. It's just, that kind of cracks me up. It's just, yep. I mean, you try to spell essence. It's a fucking stupid word. C or an E or... Bro. Like when you ask ChatGPT how many, Wait, what word is it again? I can't remember, but like, how many M's are in this word? And it's like 2. It's fucking 3, dude. Essence with a C? Well, it's S in this game, Dorico, so fuck you. You typoed. Code won't work now. That's kind of what I had happen. Essence? You know what? That might be the next upgrade. Do you know what? Instead, guys, just type in give fairy. Because I gave it a... I gave so many aliases that you guys don't even know that I forget all the time. Essence would be hilarious as an... as one. Ozo knows at least 1 or 2. Master typos? Nice. I was thinking about leaving a config file for people to create their own aliases, but to be honest, it was a pain to import a config file with all of the information correctly, so I just left it off. There's enough there built into the program. String? Crazy. That is crazy talk. Clearly that's Olga's ring, dude. Like, how can you even... Alright, I gotta get out of here. Wait, I didn't activate this? Well, I did activate this one. Because I went Southtown. Yeah, we were in Southtown. Time to do Northtown. We have flail for it, so we're happy. Let's try a different starter route. Alfredo! That didn't go through. I guess you didn't use the exclamation mark? Speed up should be a thing. I might be able to find something for that, Lozo. Just next time. Slow motion actually is a true slow motion. It's not even an emulator slowdown. It's based off of no jump and stuff just messes with your input buffers. Are you checking if that works? Because yes, it works. Moon jump is... It breaks the rules. Is it still on Maker? Shit. Thank you. I forget too often. I think I should stop using Restream in future. Like, there's nothing entirely wrong with it except for that it keeps saying Restream on my thumbnails. Guess that's the most annoying part. I'm too lazy and relying on mods. I'm getting there. But I think if I stop using Restream, it'd be easier to update the titles and the game. Bro, I need that in a second, you piece of shit. Oh, okay, continue in the cave, but there's nothing in here, bro. Why would I do this? All right, for you, man. Okay, worth. Yeah. Alfredo, if you're checking if the force weapon thing is fixed, it's fixed. I think it's fixed. Maybe I'll just get the weapon regardless. I hate you. I can't use my shortcut anymore. No, you good. I just... yeah, exactly. But I... Piece of shit. A bit late on that one, I think. Ooh, nice. You can't go wrong with no jump. Trying to get the most value for money. Look at my slots, guys. Wait, do I still have an item tracker? Hold up. I want to do something real quick. If I do have this, great. If I don't, I don't. Open script. I gave Fish a script not too far back that tracked even like your inventory of like potion or, you know, tonics and herbs. Oh, that did not work. All right. I'll have to make a thing for that too, because people might want it for these kind of runs. Just know that I have a separate inventory of consumables that if you're smart, you know how to mess with. Did I get Bean? Holy shit! Wait, there could be something down here. Do I want to go into Rude? I kind of want to go into Rude. Okay, let's go into Rude. Taking Crest should be less expensive? True. They are way too expensive right now. Flail returned? That seems off. Oh, no, I got stolen by Bozo, my bad. Okay, that was grind. I was like confused for a moment. I's probably back soon. I did pause the game when I was messing with scripts. Maybe that could mess with things? Who knows? Ba-bum.
What the hell is this?
Welp, nice. You're like, I didn't want it to come back. Yeah, removing crests for 2 minutes sucks. Should items have unique timers to them? What is that noise? Yeah, crests are way too expensive to steal. They were that way because you know why, originally. Yeah, that definitely is. All right. Wait. Because I have the config file, I could just change values on the fly. Bro, that's handy actually. Let's decide some more. Whoa. Decide some prices for things. Is 2 minutes, like, removing weapons and stuff? Do you feel good about that, Lozo, or? I think if it's an upgrade, though, a sword upgrade, it's permanent. If it's a magic, it's permanent. So, I guess crests are the biggest ripoff right now. Let me find my crests. Yeah, ruby crest, it's 500, for example. Too short for weapons, thank you. 2 minutes is across the board at the moment. I could do a 3-minute timer. I'm just gonna half the price of crests across the board. Just because I don't want to have to think about it too much. And yep. So it starts at ruby at 250 and it goes up to diamond at 550. I know that's expensive, but we could try out a 3-minute timer as well. It wouldn't take that long to set it up. Alright, let's play. Ooh, wrong place. Why'd I go here? Wait, I never checked the well. And it's not the well. Yo, Uzi, welk. The get Gilder command having no icon sucks. It needs an icon, man. Why is that? It's supposed to, I think. Or did I never assign one? Weird. Otherwise, everything's good. I know there's an item up here. Overworld still has some crestages. Whoops. Whoopsie. Say less. Say more. Nice. We have a good sound.
Lorenzo _ redeemed TTS. Other commands. Challenge. Contest. Get emotes. So. Hype.
Challenge is there?
Gamer.
Oh.
Yo. GG. Shell.
Should I get rid of that streamer
Cutman.
man reminder?
Scout,
I forget it's there.
3. Deal. Eugene. Bean. Reveg Ghost. RG. Fire Scroll. Fs. Back in midday. Text edit. Regret. Notes. SKU. Sky. No Jank. Merg. Budstream. Rich. Coastal. Smadfur. Magma Beam. Sky Sucks.
Sky sucks, exactly. Yeah, but people on this channel generally tend to leave it alone, so. kind of lucky that way. It is expensive, man. Things are sort of priced well in a lot of ways, like when it comes to the true spam. Too late, motherfucker! Is that... Is my bean coming back? I don't know if it said coming back. Probably did. I have 14 streams. Please don't say it like that. Spend your money on Gilder instead. You know? That's what a smart person would do. Shit, I'm not a bean anymore. Mm-hmm. What even? I was hoping for that, and it didn't work on the thingy for some reason. How do I... Alright, so is 3 minutes better than 2 minutes for lost weapons and stuff? I can change it. I can change it right now. Is it too early to say? Maybe even 4. Whew, more spicy. Alright. I'll give you 3? Let's see how it feels. 4 feels long. Like, you could true softy somebody for 4 minutes over and over again. That'd be rough. Depends how toxic your chat is, honestly. Alright, we'll go with the at least 3. What was that? This. Would 5 be too crazy as well? Stare at Mel's ass for like 5 minutes straight. Alright. 3600 for a minute in terms of frames. So add that on. 12800. Something happened. Oh, I lost life. Alright, and then I'll just have to quick refresh my script. Stop doing. Oh my god. Each one of those is going through no problem. Do you remember when this was more janky, Lozo? The shame is it's actually less janky. And I'm suffering. For real? 1 HP. Fuck you. Also, where's the icon? Note to self, silver armor icon is missing. Wait, can I look to see my graphics? Item sprites. Silver armor. Is it spelled differently? Is that what's the problem is? It is, that's the problem. We have silver armor spelled with a U, but not silver armor spelled the other way. We'll just copy those. And remove the U. We don't need to be English spelling it. I don't mind the American spelling of things, by the way. In all honesty, it's easier. The color still makes sense to me. But you don't even need the U. So we have silver armor spelled both ways, so it should work now. Silver is the best. Ancient is before it. I kind of wish Ancient was the better armor, because you get that after you fix it in Lurvy's place. You get it from this small chest in Jess's house. It just gets the lore gets undermined by the one in the shop. But I guess the one in the shop is the one you want all game, so. Also, the Legend Sword being so much stronger than Holy Sword, even though Holy Sword has lore. Crazy. Overworld is purple for some reason. Bro. Please. I have 1 HP. I gotta be more careful than that. I like that Alfredo's username just appeared and disappeared. Nothing in Upper Mines. You for that moon jump. Just be better at timing. Are you trying? Are you trying at all? Bum, bum, bum. Fake noodle? Wouldn't that be a fake pasta? Unless noodles are pasta? Alright. He's actually doing things again. What did I do when I used to play 1 HP? I gotta slow down. Where's the rest in this area? It's swim. It's gotta be swim marker. 3.6 minutes? Did I go over? Yeah, that seems like more than I tend to do. Oh, I added 2,000 more frames. Oh no. Yeah, that makes sense. I had 7,200 and I added 3,600 and then I ended up at 12,800 or getting to that number, but it should be 10,800. You know what? We'll roll with it. 3.6 minutes. Can't be that bad. Bro, I need to give that an icon. What the heck? What the fuck is happening? Also, I can't fucking DJ right now. You guys are breaking me. Fuck. It just straight up said lost. No returnage. It did not say return to sender on that bean. I need to check my code real quick if I included bean as a protected item. I might not have concluded bean as a protected item. Whoops. Okay, we're safe. At least somebody around here wants me to actually win. I think. What are you guys doing? Stop timing it for screen transitions, bro. I can't. What the? Alright. I don't have fire. I have 2 HP, so it's possible. Not saying it's a good idea. What? Why did the bush do 2 damage to me? Guys, why did I take 2 damage? It's always 1 damage from a bush. Did somebody know iframes? What happened? Oh, okay. I can't believe I got baited by that. Oh god, I'm so dumb. You guys have won. That was dumb of me. Okay, we found 1 error. Look, that matters. Mining bomb is back. Pog. These are the worst. I think when I'm doing crowd controls, I do want the consumable inventory up as well, right? I think that would give you guys more ideas. So in future, maybe. I definitely sent Fish a script with the consumables on it. I could try grabbing that. But it was like a good time ago. When he was actually playing the game. I guess it didn't work, Alfredo. Could be removed for crowd control? I guess so, but I like... People probably who run this rando would like to follow along, I think. Like, if you know where I'm going next, you can screw me up more, I think. But you might be right. There's not many spaces left for things. That is true. I need to shave, man. Oh, I will say, you could see the schmink. Freaking. Yeah, just do a little space. I get you. Like, so far it's kind of clever, the layout. The item tracker? Yeah. I definitely want this one above my head. The consumables... There's only a few consumables. Like, let's be real, it's just a herb, strength tonic, magic elixir, wonder essence. Like, it's like 4 items? Oh, yeah, magic elixir, wonder essence, 5. So, if it's just 5 items, I could even put them vertically next to the other things here. Right. Where my hand is, like, vertically here, move this over a little, and then that would work too. Like, while it's coming back in X minutes, that's true. That sounds like more pain to do now. I'm looking to, like, give a build of it that other people could use, and taking a break and moving on to another project for afterward. Yeah, that overlay. Do you... The thing about that was using the old tracker, and so if I put that... Yeah. I need to make a new one for this one. Okay. Noted. Oh, now I just got more work to do. But it's kind of working, right? The essence of things is working. We can screw around with things. Also, I have this thing here where the crests don't disappear because we put them on the pedestals. I wanted this to be the case, but Fire Wand also is included in the crest list, so it kind of gets protected as well from being removed, so I have to refresh it. An option to have, oh, that's cool. But if I'm being honest, it sounds like a pain in the ass. Or maybe it wouldn't be if I use if I just take an image and just plaster it on top, rather than manually coding the XY coordinates for each word. I just need to make the image, genuinely. It's in hook vibe, sure. I don't know where that came from. He just heals just for that. Yeah, look, we got it working to a point where I'm quite happy to let other people fuck around with it. I mean, it was the early build with the Python and stuff, but this is definitely more consistent. You can mess with more stuff without it being a problem. Like, I genuinely, very workable. Don't know why Bean didn't come back, and I'm guessing it's because I didn't make it protected. Okay, guys. Final answer. How long should an item be taken away? I didn't pick up Bean, but we made a thing for that. Everything goes back to your inventory after being taken. Like, even Ruby Crest, I didn't truly earn that. Maybe Crest should be excluded? Bro, I need to think about this. Yeah, Crest being excluded is fine because you don't get softied. It's just off the items you gotta worry about. Because, alright, let me put it this way to you, Lozo. You get given a bomb, you enter Magiscar going, I'm going to complete the dungeon, and then somebody takes away the bomb they gifted you, and now you're soft locked. So relying on items gifted by chat can actually get you into softies. If you earned it, it should return to you, right? That's the way it was originally working, but if you think about it from this perspective, relying on gifted items is a treacherous road, and then you have to remember what you were gifted. Yeah, the gift is that as well, Lozo. It is. But what I'm thinking is, we'll keep it simple for now. 3-minute timer back for everything that gets taken away that you will need at some point. Is 3 too little, or is it really like? I'm genuinely asking. Okay, we'll go with 3, and we'll be happy with that. Be enough to use an item to get, yeah. Can I win them all? You never can. Will Alfredo win the next one? By the way, prediction is up. Who doubted? Nobody. But look guys, this is a working program. Aha, that's what matters. There's actually a flaw with this item tracker. Yeah, speedrun time, exactly. I'm getting sidetracked and I'm still thinking about this. I think, check into why Bean didn't work the way I thought. Crests. When it comes to protected items, protecting, you know, flail, protecting bow, for example. Protecting bow is a debatable one. Like, you're not really going to get softied if it was taken away. protecting fire and ice one. Ice one can get you softied if you don't have it in Torla. Fire one can get you softied behind bushes. Flail can get you softied behind certain blocks. Like the capes. Aqua cape. Like if that's gifted and taken away, no big. Sand cape can get you softied. Bomb can get you softied. So we have a couple of these items that are core to, like, same with power gloves, same with spring beam, that are core to not be taken away properly. No. But there's some more debatable, like crests. I gifted a crest and you took it away from me? I'm not softied. I'm just disappointed. Alright. So we have to make like special clause for which ones that I know will lead to softies, and the rest are safe to be effed with in the gifted sort of way. But did notice a flaw with the gifting system that maybe I should just. Version 1 is just going to be like, you have an item taken away, it gets gifted back to you. Right, that's version 1. But I'll work on a 0.1 that will allow items to be gifted and that distinction made, because currently if I get gifted an item and I earn it, it's still thought of as gifted unless I fix that system, and I'm not sure how many bugs will come along the way as I'm trying to fix that. Unless I truly fix that, then we have a problem where people are taking things permanently when they still shouldn't be when you've earned them. Okay, long story short, I don't know if anybody followed that, but my brain is just mushing words out. So word salad is over. Let's play on official hardware, where we can actually have our inputs be godlike. Oh man. Let's do it. I still have trouble jumping around that rock on the PS5 controller, but I think I should be fine on the regular. Do you need 2 sets, core and others? I guess the way it delineates is when an item is gifted, it gets a gifted flag for that item. And if you already have the item, it doesn't really do anything. But the gifted flag won't be active if you earned it. But the gifted flag is active if the item is not currently in your inventory. You get it, and even after you earn it, the gifted flag is still on. But if you've earned it first, no gifted flag. But if you gifted and then earned, gifted flag is still on when it should be. And that's the big issue. And I don't know how hard that will be to solve. Probably wouldn't be that hard, who knows. But I'm more interested in getting this out there for people to mess with. So, and then I'll upgrade it later. Station is on. I'm going to need to pull the cable out of this monitor. Will the stream crash if I do that? We'll find out on the next episode of Sky Ball Z. The next overlay we go to isn't that fancy.
Was the sister's husband really the victim of amnesia?
I took those clips from like a YouTube compilation, but they genuinely cut them like that. So it always feels like he's cut off mid-sentence. The split's working. I don't really need to BRB that much. I just need to get this running as quick as possible. Up to the other overlay, which is here. Ta-da! Just a moment. I don't have an auto HDMI switcher like I used to. I used to have a very fancy setup for consoles. I would like to go back to it at some point. I have to manually pull out a cable and put it in another cable. And now we should be able to play video games. Wait, I just... Huh? OBS, are you okay? Yeah, lost the visualization button for a second there. I had to like minimize it and minimize it. Weird. Refresh it, I guess. All right, I think natural lighting is starting to die off a bit. It does feel early to put on a room light, but it'll probably be better because I won't have to change it later. Ba, ba, ba. Time to kick the PlayStation. Kick the PlayStation. Yay! Closing the lid with my foot. That's how we do things around here. Game, are you going to boot? All right. I'll turn on the light. Camera software freaking out, dude. I'm no longer using NVIDIA broadcast because this computer's on AMD. All right, I'm gonna need to refresh the game, I guess. I also can't hear it for some reason. That's not a great sign. There we go. Alright. Capture volume is a bit loud on my end, so I'm gonna fix that. That should be a sweet spot. Video encoding kind of sucks, at least on my GPU. Yeah, I'm using something called VCam. And it's like, pay to get rid of the logo on your camera. I just cropped it out. It's like down here, all cropped out, and I just like zoomed in my camera a little bit so it doesn't zoom out. You know, it's like you thought that was going to stop me? All right. But I mean, I'm on AMD at the moment, and the game runs fine. So, I don't know what's going on with your compute, also. Maybe I need to tilt the camera slightly. I'll just move the monitor. It works. 3, 2, 11, 5, 2, 6. Optimize like shit? Yeah. Alright, guys, stop buying Gilder. It's a true scam now. Ba-da-ba-bum. Classic sky scrimmage. Back to London. It's been a while. We probably need to change the title and stuff. I could do that during the dream sequence. Like, I could save a few frames by mashing out the text, but why would I do that? Probably gonna start to do things, inputs a little too early at times because I'm used to emulator, but we'll see. And moon jump. What was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, update the title. Don't forget to jump. What? I pressed the button. Maybe I was too early with it. That can happen. I don't know. It was too late, but I think it's during the fade out, so. Is it just before the fade out or during the fade out? I thought it was during. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm already doing it, yeah. That was a good moment for it. Lozo, I'm not relying on mods as much, hopefully, in the future. All stuff. Because when I get in that habit, I'll end up like Marino or something. I'm memeing. I just insert example here. But I'm always happy to have that help. Appreciate it. Johnny and Franks. I can play the US version, Alfredo. I have it. Hold up. Guess who's got both versions? This one cost me like 80 doubloons. Ta-da! Well, actually, that's a JP case, but in here is the US disc. They got really cool art on these discs because they decided that they should have different artwork on a lot of them. Like the US copies and stuff, especially. I don't know, JP copy doesn't really do it. Ta-da! I really like this cover, though. Pretty sick. It's Lundra fighting Wilda. Need the Bonaire copy, the best one. Loza will tell you that. The US version is longer to run for a couple of different reasons. Not just because text is slower. That's one of, but the bigger reason is they've rebalanced the enemies to be tankier. Doesn't necessarily make the game that much harder, it's just, yeah. You gotta go more out of your way to, you gotta get some more magic so you can kill the end game a bit better in the US version. Text is a little slower, and finally, tankier stuff, like, in general. It's shiny. I do like the shine on it. Dude, I need a shave, man. If I grew facial hair in a way that didn't look silly, maybe someday. It's probably fine, I just prefer. Hurry. Oh, dang. Dun, 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 dun. The colors on this monitor are a little weird. Big deal. Like the one I'm looking at, everything's a little more yellowy. It is kind of cropped. I haven't worked on this overlay in a long time. I will at some point make a new overlay for speedruns. Oh, it's missing one letter on each side. Oh, that kind of cropped. Okay. Thought you meant vertically. That I can easily fix. See, I just got here and everybody thinks I'm the coolest guy ever. Except this old man. And that's the problem. So we need to jump into his dreams and change his mind, I guess. That surely is the story. And my sources trust me, bro. I wonder when I'll get around to uncropping that, because I want to do it when there's like a good time to do it. Could do it during one of the longer text scenes, I suppose. I'll wait for actually a good spot. But thank you, Alfredo. I guess I wouldn't have noticed. At some point I would have, but like... OBS is quite... My preview screen's quite small at the moment. Thank you for that sound, Nico. Yo, he's got dagger. Take it. He's got health. Kill him. Never seen the Japanese name for London characters? Damn. You're in for a treat now. You're gonna see the game broken 10 times over. Odd to me, like, you might not have seen these runs. And Zasu? Yeah, it starts with A there. A-N Zasu. Yeah, Zasu. That does seem like to read correctly. I said it right. Unless it's Aso. Which I don't think it is. Asshole. Oops. Ba-da-da. Ooh. See, the difference is the line is more vertical. Well, spoiler, you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew it. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just bleeding time, guys. Body shit, run. Cap. Captain. Oof. Oof. Alright, yeah, my timing's weird here. I'm doing things too early on the input. Alright. Bro. Watching on McDonald's Wi-Fi? Do I have quality options back yet, guys? Because I've stopped streaming at 1080. Not that I need to, it's just I'm curious. Alright, perfect. I didn't have those for a while. I guess Twitch decided that I wasn't active enough or something, I don't know. That's yours? Damn. It's kind of random though, like... So. Never know exactly how it works. Let me see if I can get the chat looking good. Where's the chat box? Ah shit, I didn't find it in time. Now you have like Lunder crowd control to use, if you ever do. I'm just gaming. I think it'd be really funny to do a crowd control race though, because even if one player is better, oh, I forgot to split, it doesn't matter. You could just screw them over. Ba-da-ba. That's kind of funny. Bum, 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 bum. And about here, yep. Marino was so close to fighting that. He was like looking for secrets. Never found it. Yeah, that was busted. But that was fun. Mm-hmm. I genuinely think, like, at the very least, if people are in the mood to play Alundra, like, there's a lot of fun to be had still. Fun game to play that way. Got multi-world, we got crowd control, and we have a randomizer. Would be nice at some point the randomizer season update. But yeah, for now it's pretty good. I do think with the hint system, if that gets widely adopted by people doing the randomizer, the races are going to be a lot more fun. Or not a lot more fun, but you know, like, I think it's more fun to have it on and once you're used to it. The routing becomes very interesting. You rarely want to kill like more than one or two bosses that way, but still encourages you to kill them, fight them with weird weapons and stuff sometimes. It's fun. It's good stuff. But never fight Zorgia without good magic. You're just asking to die. Sorry, that's true. We should do like a 24-hour just fighting Zorgia stream. Only to realize he's kind of just BS anyway. Headbutt the switch. Good idea. That should put me closer to the upper slimes. Not activate the lower ones yet. Damn it. Do-do. Who was this crazy bastard freaking shoulder dashing into my boss arena? Okay. Oops. I'm at with him. Okay. Oh man, I hit two of them at once. Ah, terrible. Watch. Miscounted my hits. I wasn't really counting my hits. Ba-ba-dum. Honestly, racing with you doing the bingo and stuff was really fun though, so. But now I've played the game too much. That's the problem. With pilot noob. No UI, just noob. We need a noobage alert. You never win anyway. You don't need to win to have fun. But, you know, good point. Lol. I mean, we can play Maker. You do? Yeah, you have a thing, I guess. I remember beating you in like Pokemon Showdown for a match or two, and you were like, "We can't leave it like this. We gotta go again." Oh, the dog's going ham, bro. More platforming than me. It's offside. He's trying to nail the. I don't know how much delay each person has, but it's tricky, man. Experience sound alerts were really funny as well. Like, he had the Torla one, whatever it is, like. And the freaking Ronan laugh. Oh my god, would you? Nice movement. But I can definitely see myself getting more into X randos and stuff. I gotta play more Mega Man ROM hack games as well. Or stuff like that, because like I need to do some more video editing, because that'd be good for that. But I'm always down to do Lunder stuff. I can't break away from this game ever. It reminds me when I asked a streamer to mute the game, enable sound requests, just say Chris. Game OST a few times, you crazy. Can't win with him. I have something that can play Mega Man ROM hacks already. I don't really need like a high-end device for it yet. But get emotes is still a command? Is it? Mega Man Maker levels? Damn, these are old commands. I can reduce the timer on how often they show up if people find them annoying. I don't know if you guys do or not. I've never really asked. It's probably fine. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Just remind me to do ! Coastal when it's time. Sky, when are you finishing Smadfat on stream? When's that happening? All I care about. Fucking talk to me! Can't believe I did that. I kill him, actually. Are we back? Are we good? Why did that happen? Yeah. That sucked. Because you know what that means. Like, not that I planned to say this run was going to go anywhere good, but now it's invalid. Whatever. Well... How's the game balance for you guys as well? I'm gonna ask. Let's check this. Yeah, the microphone's on good volume. I'm pretty sure my balance is pretty good today. Wait. Oh, maybe the mic is a bit louder than normal. Is this better? Because it was kind of peaking. Or is it better the other way? Oh, man. But if everything sounds good, I'm happy. This is tricky getting audio right sometimes. Because even if you have a similar... If everything's set up similar, like... Sometimes, you know, things change. Did you put a sound in this soundtrack? This is Sag time. We're gonna blow ourselves up. A Lundra Maker? Not out of the realm of possibility, Nico. What I find interesting is there's like... What other game handles platforming in like this kind of isometric view like this? Very rare, actually. Oh, is it? Did it change back to Mega Man Maker? After the crash? I guess Network hasn't seen that. That's funny. Barely. Oh my god. Too early or too late? I might be too late? Hard to know, because on emulator I was doing it the last day. Oh, my timing's weird. Fuck. It feels like sometimes I'm glued instead of getting to jump around. Bro. Can I... Can you please jump to the side, Lunder? Not getting what I need. Thanks for the wash. At least I'm clean. Jump past that with a handheld? What do you mean? Oh, you mean holding the item? It's funny you say that because I did a lot of my speedrun practice on a handheld. The new rock? Yeah, I've seen some new stuff, Nico. I feel like Mega Man X is getting a resurgence terms of popularity. Just from like the X Rando and some fan games coming up. But yeah, that's holding an item gets you one more frame of jumping, and you can just barely make it in there. If I jump and hold into the rock will actually slow down my jump. So I need to jump beside the rock, and it's like 1 or 2 frames to just get in, depending on how your input works. Well, let's just say 2 frames because I think my input's usually good, but it needs to be the correct timing, otherwise you're not getting it. Bro. Can't believe I missed those guys. Bombage. I think the blowing yourself up part is riskier, but I genuinely think the second part is harder, because it requires much more input accuracy overall. And the bomb is a 1-frame trick. Got me. Got him back. Where's the next one? Oh, I whiffed. Right, I'll just kill him regular. I can pin them to a wall, like, that's pretty fast still. I don't need to be phasing each one of them. Bonk! Conveyor list on harbor. Haven't done this in a while. Hopefully I won't screw it. Fuck. Nice. I was too early. But that is definitely emulator timing kicking in. Too early again. Okay. There we go. Barely on time. Almost too early again. Do, do, do. Time for another trick, network. You have to know this one, right? Everybody knows this one. GG's. Took me 10 more minutes to do that velocity, but I was doing it on an emulator. Ba-da-ba-bum. Wait, that says coal mine? Alright, coal mine shouldn't be in there. Gotta delete that. That's what we're skipping by doing this. Alright. Feels good, man. Very easy to lose time to those tricks. We're going to the best dream dungeon in the game. Everybody knows it. Could have done a better dash sequence there. I'll forgive myself because I am rust. So, good dash upwards and then straight to the left when I get to the bed frame, kind of thing. I know some people get an Arduino for like reading like active game stuff. Kind of want to have something like that. Not to mess with things too much, more than it to like could put LR swap on. I don't know. More for like going inputs. Or I could do a hand cam for that, I guess, and showing my current inventory. But I don't know. I mean, if I got one and it worked, you could literally just connect crowd control to OG hardware, right? I tried doing a randomizer on OG hardware before, but I was loading it off a USB stick and that didn't really load very well at times. Like lag. It was fun though. I didn't press left enough. Oops. Next time. Lozo, are you doing NRS weeks? The levels are broken, and just for fun too. Ooh, too early. My brain was stupid there. And slime. We'll do them. Do you want to do a batch of them? And then I can do the next batch, or should we... Whatever works, like... I don't think we need to necessarily worry about it, we could both be doing it. Yeah, the first 3 weeks aren't broken. There is a problem with Mecha's level, with a switch not being hit by a snake. The switch hitboxes seem different than they used to be. It screws with certain levels. Doesn't make some of them impossible, it just makes them kind of broken, but it does break a few levels. Alright, yeah, I'll do one. I have to fix the switch hitboxes because it breaks the not Rapid Red Fortress, you know that VXW level? You have to like go really fast forward. Red Fortress is one of yours. I forget what it's called, but it's in Speed Week. And there's a line level in NRS 1 that's not impossible, but the switches don't hit sometimes, or they double hit, and it makes the level like a puzzle to figure out how to beat. Neo Red Castle, that's the one. Yeah. So this... And in some cases, like, the bottom of a switch won't get hit by certain weapons. For some reason, just no interaction. So they definitely mess with the switches. I don't know what way they did it, but certain weapons interact weirder than they used to with them. But it's hard to recreate some of the instances without, like, pointing to a level. I think, like, the laser in that level, like, in some cases bounce it off the switch without activating it. It's pretty obvious, like, that doesn't look right. Ba-ra-ba-ba-rum. Whew. I think the way I handled certain rooms in the run and certain tricks is slower, but my movement and stuff like that is most certainly better than it used to be. So I need to fix some of that stuff. I also think there's a good few things I could do more optimally in future runs. But as long as I don't make any glaringly dumb mistakes, it's gonna be solid time. Big Sag. I'm kind of looking forward to it now, because like I was playing through NRS 1 and I was like, a bit of a nostalgia trip, but in a good way. Beating the weeks just feel much faster than they ever used to feel. I guess that's what getting good does. Frickin' Zeus's bounce level though, that always messes with me. That and Jolly Jones. Already a week ago, to be fair? Yeah, that's true. Time goes by so quickly. I really want to become, like, more productive. I'll be honest. I'm not halfway near as productive as I want to be. Person. Like, I'm being totally real. And that's something I need to work on. Need to try to root out more bad habits and put in more good ones. Fuck. Just swing the play over it. The handy thing about this trick is there's a timing that... Oh, I should be doing this. And tap the boulder. If you stand on the boulder, actually, it will come back later. Like if you activate the boulder by standing on it. It's weird. What was I saying? I was saying something. One of the last things I was talking about was like productivity. I'm trying, bro. It's slipping my brain. Yeah, that's definitely something I need to keep on top of. I very easily fall into a trap of being a bit less productive than I should be. Well, a good bit. Lozo, you going to ChangaCon? The thought of that is wild, but like, why not? What I'd like to see is like more things happen in a year than rather than less things happen in a year. You know what I mean? Of course that makes sense, but like, I don't know. Kind of scary though. For you it is. Everybody else is like, everybody knows what I look like and seen my face before. Just tell them not to take a picture of you. But somebody's going to describe how you look, right? You're like, oh no, I'm doomed. Beepy deepy doo. You gotta keep the mystery alive. If you don't look like how I pictured you looking in that one dream, like it sounds weird to bring it up like that, but visual's also there, okay? Just being a face with hair in front of it. As far as I remember, there was a dream that happened where you and Fish were in it, and you looked like your avatar. I don't know why, but like, kind of made sense. But you kind of looked like your avatar and you didn't at the same time. Like, your hair was covering your face almost all the time, down to your jawline. It was like one instance where you like parted it, but other than that, it was just genuinely that's it. Like it just covered down to here. And you could just tell your expression from the mouth, but like the rest is like not very visible. Alright. But that's like kind of how you were known. It's like that's his thing, you know. You don't question it. So if you're not like that IRL, I'm disappointed. So I'm gonna be already disappointed. I feel like. Oh, I can overpush this very easily. 3x is a bomb setup to like make sure the timing is good. I could do that, but I kind of like the idea of like YOLOing it anyway. Oh my god, what the? Wipe. B-movie moment. Dude. Damn it. Damn it. Oh god. Nice. Ah, didn't get the side dash. Whoops. How long does Ancient Shrine take to do in a speedrun? 15-20 minutes? Something like that. That's too much. Oh my god. Broski? Sometimes it be like that. Oh, there's Dash. Those corner statues I just noticed are squatting, dude. What do you mean? Oh, shit. Oh my god, that was awful. Damn it. didn't get it. That sucks. Didn't get him? What do you mean? That could have been a lot better. Oof. Bum, 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 bum. Got to be kidding me, dude. Yeah, that's on me. Why does Anki say things in such an entertaining way? Well, the guy's actually developing pretty good games on the side. Love to see it. Oh. And on that point, I need to get started on making one myself. It's a bit odd, like, if I get too busy with different tasks, I'm gonna feel a bit not have the energy for everything. Although doing a variety of tasks is actually kind of like something I like doing, to a degree. I don't know. Like, just being creative for MST, that'd be tricky. I'm trying to make a game on the side too. Package. I'll play your level. I plan to play a couple of levels. I've been slacking. Well, not slacking that much, but you know. Oh yeah. Oh, what? Dude, I just said yeah, and then I died. Not died, but I feel like I died. That fucking sucks. I pressed left too much on the D-pad and it ate some of the jump. Oh, bro. Why did I mess up here? Ugly time loss. They took this idea from Link to the Past, which is the guy. Air defenses. Forget what he gives you in an actual game. That's all I'll say? Yeah. Too much spoilage right there. Now they're more undead network. Could have stood close to the guy because I'm going to talk to him. The game has a chest opening bias to the lunger's left side. Two. Funny when you know. Hey. Oh, yeah. Blech. Why was there so much extra time there the last day? I don't know. I can hear the disc spinning in the PlayStation. Funny sound. I remember when I was younger, I got so used to listening to discs spinning in PlayStations and stuff that I could tell, like, if a disc was very scratched, like, and all that stuff. I mean, part of it's easy to tell, but, like, you know, the game's scratched up, it's not loading, and I'm, like, listening, and, like, yeah, it keeps skipping at the same part, so it's gonna work. Just by listening. Fuck. Gotta love this turtle. I should make another redeem iconic game sounds. Be a little more expensive. Absolutely, what a good fortune. We should do horoscopes. Oh, accidentally got bomb glitch. Not running through my bot anymore, it's just using my account, which I'm fine with. Droid bot 1000 is dead, guys. I killed him. Damn it. I did not go to plan. Oh, I only killed one of them? I think. Not the best gauntlet, I'll admit. Oh my god, that guy went down instead of anything else. That threw me off. That was not good. Are you... Yep. Video game be video gaming. Oh, yeah. What a nice moment. Fuck. Okay, these enemies are just getting in the way constantly now. I didn't forget the key, Lozo. Well, this is the one. Oh my god. Get. Really? You just happened to. Oh. I am getting so by enemies right now. Here we go. Oh no, you're good, man. I expect people to go into dark mode. I don't expect everybody to be active chatter every time I stream. I don't even expect people to tune in. You know, nowadays. I just appreciate that people do every now and then. I had a feeling tapping right would get me that to happen. That felt unlucky. Whew. There we go. Ooh, messing with the bomb timer for crowd control. No, that's an idea. Yo, cool cat. What's up? What's up? What's up? What are you doing over this side of the internet? Ba-ba-bum. Do you hate the game yet? Because, I do. It is pretty diabolical, I will say. Okay, that was a bit reckless. Reckless. Margaret, yeah. Be ready to pull out all your hairs. You know? Ooh, Kiki, as they say. Ah, we'll kill the furnace one and eat their brains. And they were supposed to be controlled by Moses. I don't know. Seemed pretty willing. Okay. I keep thinking Java is the way they say Houdini. Okay. I forgot to pick up an extra magic seed. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I forgot to do the anti-soft lock. Yeah, we gotta leave and come back. That's ridiculous. If I don't do it, I'll soft you later. It'll take up a lot of time though. Sorry. Rust is fucking real, dude. So we skipped coal mine, you know, the usual, as you do in the regular Alundra. And we skipped using a key here with some log jumps, you know. And we're just gonna skip playing the game altogether. Is it lane stream after MMX3? Or before? I'm asking the right people, Kappa. Get out of this joint and then go figure out my life choices. I have mermaid boots, so we can go grab Water early. That'd be funny. Eat shit. And I mean it too. Alright, we gotta do some cutscene fiction moves. But why not go for the fire wand early now that we have merman boots? We just have to simply do a one-frame bomb jump. Yeah. Super free when you haven't done it in ages. Oh, I already did one in the run, but fudge. See you later. I'll just let you pass. I'm being polite, you know. I didn't even take out the bomb. I think they're called brags, but I definitely call them orcs too. Who the heck's gonna remember the word brag? There's some enemies in this game that are not even named. What would you call the tree enemies? Branches? Trent, Wicked Woods? Woodsy? Bubsy? What? I guess we just call them tree. Tree dudes. Official name, I've decided. Bop. You'd think this wood Hosudo. He's not even a freaking grass type. Is my OBS about to crash? Oh, God, the fire hurts me in first phase, and I should have been thinking. I'm reading Lozo's dumb chats. Sudobudo's a brick type, alright? You know, not a dirt, grass, soil type. Get it all mixed. No, I need to double up. Yo, this randomizer sucks. He's a rock type. I think he's definitely concrete. Sudowoodo does not like to take a shower. Sudowoodo is mad. He's wood type? Ah, yes. What if he's a pseudo legendary, you know what I mean? Oh my god! What's the attack points on Sudowoodo? Are they better than his defense? That would help. Okay, this turtle did it again. Loves doing that at one spot. You think they move at random. That guy just doesn't care. Camp. Here 90% of the time. Hit. Walk too far. And... gotta do this again. I forgot to activate the cutscene. I did everything else. Got the magic seed. I did the... Bro. So dumb today. Light years of time lost, and that's not even a unit of freaking time. You ever hear people say stuff like, maybe the future is already here and we're all living in a simulation? It's like, then why is the simulation so dog water? In some ways, you know? Why does stepping on a Lego so much? Why do I... you know, why do we get digestion problems issues and stuff? Like, you think they build a better simulation? The shadow on that arch looks broken. There's like one or two tree graphics I could see that are like a little bit janky sometimes. They're rare, but there's one near Reptile Lair where you can see like the part of a tree that like it's the start of another tree, but it doesn't go anywhere. Maybe that's the one I swear there's another instance of that, but mainly that one. So we gotta do this cutscene so that later we could still get the bouquet, because the bouquet moves the clone of the Gravekeeper out of the way. When the character shows up multiple times in a game, sometimes they're just duplicated to make a new event. And as such, we have a clone that we need to get rid of. And the only way to do it is activate a couple of events that get us the bouquet that ends up spawning them. Otherwise, they're permanently there because we skipped coal mine. Gotta do the cutscene fixing, or the game fixing. Is skipping Coal Mine really worth it if it takes all this time to fix the game? Bro, it saves like 2 to 5 minutes. Is it 2 minutes? I think it might be 2 minutes. If you're optimal or something. Maybe 2 or 5. I might be mixing up my timings. Rain. Up in my head. We should all race the rando, right? We should all team up. If everybody probably just gonna team up against me instead. Did I win the 2v1 race? Yes. Right. Easy loss for me. There was a 3v1 race as well. You could just team up with like what, you know, balance it out. We have team ups in Lundra races sometimes. Really. Okay, you could team up with Alex again. He's actually like, let's put him second place in terms of ability for randos. But Slade is always getting better. Bro, I cannot. Let's just kill this run, please. I know it's for practice, but let's kill it. Put it down. Overwalking that log is the worst. The game is not in sync? Is that a Twitch issue or a stream issue? Because sometimes it's a Twitch issue. Da, da, da. Because he's cool. You're because it's still into. You assume, but I'm telling you. Sometimes it's a Twitch issue. If somebody else has experienced the same thing, let me know, because then helps. I currently don't have any dropped frames. Alright, I get what you're saying, actually. Maybe it is me. Why didn't I? One is in tune and the other isn't. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Lozo says it seems fine. I never have Fire 1 in this fight. When doing runs, this is so cursed. But it will do more damage, even though he's all watery. The damage swap should do enough to remove a hit, potentially. Oh! Whoops! That was meant to, like, go into cutscene. I also thought that would whiff, eventually, but jeez. Terrible run. These splits, by the way, are just... ignore them. They were just some scuff splits I put together that I'll like, messing around the last day. And they were on emulator. I can get the ones off my other computer, but it'll be fine. Lots of time saved here next time. How bad is the game audio thing, Network? I'm looking at OBS. It seems on time, but I don't know, man. I trust you. I'm just confused. Now we do clients, yes. Being spaghettied. Almost a second late. That's pretty bad. Why would that be the case? Yeah, you're good, you're good. Fuck. Here, I'll refresh my capture card. If that don't fix it, I will do an audio delay, or picture delay, to match it. But I'll probably be reacting to gameplay in the future if I do that, but yeah, what is what it is. Unless I put a delay on my camera too. Okay, just double click this. Refresh. We'll see. I'm looking at it in OBS, and OBS says it's correct. Like, genuinely, when the roar went off, the volume went up with it. But if it's like something's translating weird, I have no idea why. I think OBS might be lying to me, dude. Getting gaslit over here. Ba-bam. Me at 5 in the morning when my stomach goes off. 5 in the morning. Random hour. Why would I be awake at that time? He just wants to play tag in the middle of the night, you know? Skip Firemaner. Oh. Skip Split I don't have active right now, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Oh, I don't run here, cutscene. Jess's name in JP is weird. This is weird to us. I made a mistake. Bouquet is next, after the next dungeon, not yes. So... I need to put Bouquet back in my splits. It helps. It. That's bad, man. That's just terrible rustiness. Insert split here. That sucks though, because that just basically means the run is over. I wasn't that attached to it, let's be honest. But no, it's fun. I guess I can't add a split while the timer's still going. Save that. Okay, Tarans, Wendell's, Coal Mine. Get rid of that one. Ours is Ancient Shrine, Coastal, Fire Manor, Klein's, and before, like after Klein's Nightmare, is when you go get the Bouquet. I got that mixed because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get the bow soon. That means I need to go shop. My brain wasn't thinking very smart. So the shop thing is to also fix the town's progress to a certain point. The shop basically resets it back to a certain point in the game progress. That's after Coal Mine, so that's why we do the Coal Mine cutscene. We do the shop to bring it back to that point in the game. We progress from there to get the Bouquet. And then we do Reptile Lair to push the game progress back to where it should be. And all of this is because we skipped doing Coal Mine. We still have to fix the game. But if you enter the shop at the wrong time, you genuinely break the logic of things. do, do, do. Spelling bouquet is freaking awkward, man. French words. Bouquet, I guess. And they just name of flowers. I can play on until no, I can't play on. Yeah, genuinely, I can't. A really dumb mistake to make, but I've made it a couple of times in the past. Lozo knows. Where I forgot to either do the cutscene or forgot to do shop at the right time. But that was a good de-rust. The start of the game, which is like a choke point, will be a lot better next time. How many times did it take me to do the bomb jumps? I got the one for the Sanctuary first try. The one for Fire Matter took like 5 tries or something. Not bad. Jumping around the rock took longer than I'd like it to, but it was fine. I think the rest of the run is just cozy at that point. Have to optimize. Yo, thanks for chilling with me for this, guys. I'm planning to do a race later with friends, and I don't want to burn myself out by doing another run again. Nice. But I could do something before we end. Well, how do you guys feel about Mega Man? Mega Man! We're fighting robots. Mega Man! He's being weird. She's just staring at Bonaire through the window. Like everybody would do, you know? Just relatable. Fair. Wait a second. This house is super sick. How does it work again? I'm trying to get something to work right now. There we go. Ever see those dashes, Loza? Pretty pog. What the? Can't get it right now. There we go. Diagonal dashes. Due to breaking the game's logic, we kind of can't continue. Alright, I'll try to explain it the best I can. After skipping Cold Mine, the game progresses as normal for a while, but there's a point where one of the NPCs never updates. The Gravekeeper. In fact, his old instance was supposed to disappear, but it never does because it checks if you have Bouquet in your inventory to move him out of the way. And later in the game, he's in the way during a cutscene that you need to get to at the grave site. And so you're soft locked. So if you skip Cold Mine, break the logic of the game, he'll still be there. And that's a problem. So you need to go out of your way to reactivate some cutscenes to get him to go out of the way because you need the Bouquet again. And the best way to get the Bouquet is, funny enough, the game progresses as normal, but the shop brings you back to the earliest progress point that it knows. The shop is unique in this way. So that's how we kind of like reset it back to when we're picking up the bouquet. And then we push it forward again using Reptile Lair, because Reptile Lair you can enter without needing to play further into the game. You can just enter there as long as you have bow, and then that will fix the progress again. So, long story short, duplicate NPC won't disappear once you skip Coal Mine. You activate a few cutscenes to do a Coal Mine, and you kind of use the shop to get those cutscenes out of the way, and then you push the game back to where it should be. Confusing in a way, yes, absolutely, but if I entered the shop too early here, I was supposed to enter it before Reptile Lair. I entered it before Client Stream, and now Client Stream doesn't exist. But if I did it after Client Stream and then picked up the bouquet and then Reptile Lair, the game would be back to where it should be, and I'd have the bouquet to get rid of the guy. So there's like 2 instances of game progress running at the same time. And the main one you're on gets reset when you go in shop. Gets reset back to a certain point. And then you can update again by going to Reptile Lair. But you typically avoid the shop after a certain point. After Coal Mine Skip, you avoid it. But you go into it once to reset progress, and then you don't touch it again because it will literally put you backward. That's the best I can kind of explain it. So, but yeah, long story short, avoiding a softie due to a duplicate NPC because of Coal Mine skipping, we have to do a couple of things. And doing things out of order breaks the game. Mighty face. Alright. What are we feeling? Mega Man Maker or Mega Man X Randomizer? This is the devs were garbage. Good point. They made this excellent game, but they didn't think about how we'd break it. Crazy. To their testament, to their like, to glaze the devs a little bit. Let me throw this out there. There's only one instance of out of bounds, and it's not because you're clipping into a wall, it's because you can do a certain jump that you're not supposed to be able to do. Otherwise, you can't clip into walls, you can't break the game in that way. In that way, it's super solid. Like, I want to compliment them for that, because a lot of games, when they're old enough, they just have a lot of freaking clipping in them, and you just... That's how you get to the end fast. Not that I mind that too much. Oh, you know, props. And it still managed to be a fun run. One of the most fun games to speedrun. At least me. Obviously, a big fan of the game, but there's a lot of optimizations and movement, and, you know, ability to tackle different rooms differently is there. And yeah, it's a lot to optimize. Okay. I'm gonna do X Rando. That's what I'm in the mood for. You guys can choose the Mega Man X game if you're interested, but no worries either way. It's X1, X2, or X3 randomizer. I could do more X3. Potentially. Whoops, I accidentally pinned your message. Have you seen the devs are garbage? Nice pin. Okay. I'll do another X3. Get better at it. All of these settings are correct. Hit it. I'll be back in a sec, guys. And yeah, we'll do another Lunder one soon. I guess we're getting the D-Rust out of the way, and then we're going to be solid again. Where's my B or B for Alundra? Yo, let's go. I think everything's good now. One more thing. Gotta fix that tracker. More GG's. Mega Man, Rock Man. It's funny that this uses the JP ROMs because the person who made it was just, you know, Japanese. But yeah, everything in the game is just going to be pretty much easy to understand that way. A lot of JP games have like English menus and stuff like that. It's just the way they used to do things. Or they still kind of do. I don't know. Let's see. Matrix, Rando, Auto Tracker. Now the tracking should work. Hit it. We'll chat on the same screen so you can see you guys actively. A bit easier. On the same screen as the gameplay. Oh my gosh. Move this over slightly. Better here or there? Okay, I'll leave it there. Sorta there? Right, it works. I need to get the controller overlay. So many things I do real quick. Let's... Yeah, the camera's probably better back here then. It's like that. GG's. Looks good to me. Let's play video games again. 3, 2, 1. Why do I have so many stages unlocked at the start? Did I put on the... Oh no, it's on the wrong settings. Alright. Reset. Reset. Gotta go get my settings correct. I'd like to play these on like a very difficult set of settings. It's just way more fun to me. The other settings are just too easy. Personally, it's... I have an ego. No, it's definitely too easy. Still fun though. Like, just going fast. Alright, just do it like this. Hit randomize. And we'll boot up this game as soon as it's done randomizing. Okay, my computer froze up for a second there. That seemed lovely. They even start you with a ride armor right off the bat. Crazy generous. That's the one. Alright, let's go. What weapon do we have? Oh, that's a good starting weapon. Oh my god, that image. Already dead. Insane. Here's slight music lag, but hopefully it's not a big deal. Yeah, definitely getting music stuttering. Oh, up the buffer window. I might do it. Off at the 100. Oh my god. Jump scared by frickin' rando enemies. Oh, come on. Got anything to drop for me, please? Yeah, that one's... Wow, the screen was trying to get me killed there. What the fuck? Holy. Okay, we actually unlock a stage here. That's nice. Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't not look easy anymore. What we were asking for, though? You can stop, please? Ooh, armor. That's ridiculous. Make it a lot easier to stay alive. Okay, I gotta... be a bit more careful. Is there anything down here, or is that it? That's it. No mini boss. I'll take it. I'm the best fighting state right now. Come on. Yeah, this jump is ridiculous. Okay, one more go and I'll... say one more go, I'm like still at it. Yeah, it feels like I have to be perfect. Got it the last day, so happy with that, but not easy. Oh, okay. At least the enemies are weak to this weapon. They're all ready. Nice. Ooh. Stages. Hoggers. No, Rhino. Okay. We have plenty of areas to check if we get stuck. It's sketchy on this much health. Well, that changes it. And now the grind of the first part of the seed is kind of over. This much health, I feel like. Okay, what are we looking at and how much damage can we actually do? Okay, 4. I can miss. Doable. For sure. Ow. Okay, that did not go well. It's on cost. Could have bailed earlier. We'll come back to him. Dun, dun, dun. Du-du-du. A lot of checks here. I think we need armor for a good amount of them. Don't have any of those unlocked yet. I'm just gonna go through here. Armor upgrade is busted in X3. As long as my shield is up, I'm not worried. The heck? Out of the way, bro. Da, 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 da. Is it worth? I guess maybe? Yeah. I just skip the elevator by climbing the wall there. Let's go. Just keep going. Oh, that damage. Oh, okay. And got lucky with no mini boss. Again. There was one there that would have been rough. Just die like that. And stuff. Could have made it work. It's violin. That's X2. It's bit and bite. X3. This weapon and menu looks so different than it does on. Oh, you know? Yeah. When you've been selected in the game itself. Easy? Question mark? Oh, that does no damage. That seems to be doing the critical hit animation, so that's good. It's slow though. This immune. Here it's 3 as well. Okay. Okay, all buster shots do it. Nice. Thought it was just the uncharged ones. And yeah, we gotta live. Boys. The buster upgrade definitely worth. Okay, life up. Ba-da-ba-bam. Just keep dashing. I know the right no. Okay. Oh my god, Buster is actually pretty slow. Don't have the fire rate. What's over here? Laser Buffalo, but cannot get that yet. Did we get the Blizzard Buffalo stage change? I think we... Yeah. Not entirely sure what that does though. Rush Crawfish? Question mark? Yep. Last time? Okay. Whoa. Weapon's kind of being weird when I mash it. Well, that's good damage. I'll keep that up. Unless Buster is somehow better. I doubt. Oop, it's immune. GG. Free as heck. And that's a good weapon to use against the boss. We'll cast its weapon. Oh! That killed the boulder? I was trying to stand on that thing. Dude. What? Yeah, that's just melting everything. Always does a ton of hits, like. Can never be bad. Anything down here? Dude. Let's avoid the pit. Oh yeah, this guy. Alright. That's decent damage. I can make this work alone. Uh-oh. Got a bit too greedy with it. I think this will instant kill them? Yeah. It is the weakness. Nope, not here. It's your boy. Yeah, I can't match this weapon. It keeps canceling itself. That's some new rando behavior to it. How do you feel about this weapon? Don't care. Okay. Back to the good stuff. I mean, you have something that does a lot of damage already. Why bother searching? Question I'm asking myself. Okay, tunnel's done. Got most stuff in there. Do Tiger stage. Even on harder settings, the game is so too easy. Armor upgrade in X3 breaks the game. Oh, I needed that guy. Try again. What the? Lag? Couldn't get my jump out. Alright, ammo up, actually important for now. I have plenty of weapons, so it's not a big deal. Probably break the wall, but not get the item check, because I need boots or armor. I think boots is it. No, I can't break the wall with that. It needs to be drill. Okay. That breaks the wall in the other stage. Consistency game desires. Five is good? 7 that time? Why? 10. Alright, that's it then. GG's with this. No ride armors yet, that sucks. Can't get any of those checks. I need to keep an eye out for foot parts. Ooh. Oh, 9 damage. Nice. Oh, he just dived into me that time. I guess he'll loop if I wait for... do this attack correctly.